And rant over. Rant over. We're going to talk about the actual game here. And if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe as always. We are trying to hit 55.3k subscribers by the end of the day. But we got to talk about the actual game. We got to talk about the actual game now. And the Indiana Fever just blew another lead. They just blew another lead. Like, I've already lost my mind talking about this scenario. I've already gone nuts. I've already had my rant. So we can stay a little bit more calm here. We can stay a little bit more calm. But the Indiana Fever have already have blown another second half lead. An 8-point lead, like halfway through the third quarter, vanishes in a minute. Like, what is the point? What is the actual point? Kelsey Mitchell, 29 points. Great job. Great job stat pad and garbage time, Kelsey. But again, I'm not going to blame Kelsey for that game because she at least tried. According to ESPN, Caitlin Clark was a DNP coach's decision. At least Kelsey Mitchell tried. Aaliyah Boston, not going to question her effort. Natasha Howard is just watch Natasha Howard play basketball, and I just don't know. I actually just don't know. Ari McDonald, like, she has to play 31 minutes because Sid Colson is not a basketball player. Sid Colson spent too much time at the weekend at her comedy shows and forgot how to play the sport of basketball. Like, Ari McDonald is a fine backup point guard, but she has become the most selective, the genuinely most selective passer I've ever seen. She's the most selective passer I've ever seen. She will only pass the ball to some players, which is why she's become so turnover prone. The Indiana Fever committed 1, 5, 10, 14, 17, 18, 19 turnovers as a team. 19 turnovers. Some of them were just passes out of bounds. Like, it is crazy. Like, you've got, like, it's actually crazy. It is actually crazy. Like, it is. Like, the Liberty, Leo Phoebish, fantastic. The freaking GOAT role player. The GOAT role player. There is no better, like, a top 15 player in the league. Leo Phoebish, absolute superstar. Superstar in her role. She had 17 points today. Anytime, if Leo Phoebish doesn't need to score, she doesn't score. But if she needs to score, she does. We saw it in the playoffs last year. She literally just does. She does the right thing. She does the right thing on nearly every possession. The freaking GOAT role player. Stewie stepped up in the fourth. Sabrina Ionescu had 3 points going into the fourth, and then she had 10 straight to basically end the game. John Quell hit some big shots down the stretch to win the game. And then Izzy Harrison. We got cooked by Izzy Harrison. It was the bench as well. Maureen Johannes plus 17. Kennedy Burke plus 14. It was the bench v bench lineups. But we got cooked by Izzy Harrison. Izzy Harrison. Izzy Harrison. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, I'm just in shock. Will this team beat last year's record? No. No. Unless Caitlin is out in 10 days. For 10 days, no. Howard is glitching 2K CPU. She's the glitching CPU in a 2K game. Yeah. I actually agree. I actually agree with that. I genuinely agree with that. It is like we won the Commissioner's Cup and thought we were contenders. And we thought we were contenders. But for the Liberty, man, the Liberty are just... The Liberty trolled for half of this game. Just watch the way the Liberty were playing in the first quarter. Like, Natasha Cloud, she was playing on autopilot. Sabrina was playing on autopilot till the fourth. Stewie was playing on autopilot. Phoebish was keeping them in it because Phoebish is Phoebish. Like, she was absolutely keeping them in it. She cooked. She does what, like, Phoebish does what Phoebish does. Like, I'm not going to be out here questioning Leo Phoebish. She does what she does. I thought she was unbelievable. Their bench kind of kept them in the game. But at the end of the day, look, it is what it is. Could Timpson be worse than Ari at point guard? I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened to the Ari McDonald that did what she did. The Ari McDonald did what she did while she was on a hardship. The Fever finished 23-21. If Caitlin Clark is injured and they finish 21-23, they've had a good season. There was one pot, like, for people saying everyone expected the Fever to lose by more. Like, the Indiana Fever lost the second half by 18 points. And the New York Liberty, and by the way, the Indiana Fever were up by 8 points halfway through the third, and the New York Liberty started trying. The New York Liberty literally were just playing a 50% effort. And when they switched it on, it could have been 50. It could have been 50. It genuinely could have been 50. When it comes to Stephanie White's coaching, why does Sophie Cunningham shoot one shot in the fourth quarter? Why does she shoot one shot in the fourth quarter? Explain to me. She shot the ball once in the fourth quarter. Kelsey Mitchell, a bunch of points in garbage time, but she didn't touch the ball late in the game. That's bad coaching. And that's really bad point guard play. That's really, really bad point guard play from Ari McDonald. Really bad point guard play. Kelsey Mitchell, until the game was over, barely touched the ball. It is what it is. Colson was in at the one. Colson is just barely a basketball player at this stage. But it is just a tough one to look at. It's a tough one to watch this Fever team play. All in all, this is a really, really tough one. Tough team to root for because they just keep throwing away games. They just keep choking games and they just keep... I don't even know how to describe it. And they just keep making the same mistakes time after time after time after time after time. So anyway, yeah. That is pretty much it. I cannot believe that game ended like that. I really cannot believe that game ended like that. But look, at the end of the day, how can we... I don't know why I said I can't believe it, because the Indiana Fever choke every single time. Almost every single late lead they have, they choke it away. So anyway, I'll see you guys.